Good morning, students. This is your computer teacher, and let us start our computer work from today. This is at the front page of our book. Let me discuss the weightage of marks first. The subject code is 402. Subject code is 402, and the name of the subject is Information Technology. The paper will be of 100 marks in total, from which 50 marks will be for theory paper and 50 marks will be for your practical paper. Your book will be divided into two parts. Part A will be your employability skills and part B, which will be your practical part. Fine. So employability skills will be of 10 marks only, and the 40 marks will be covered from your part B. See, actually it is a vocational subject. This will help you to gain the employability skills. Okay. I was supposed to start this unit first, data entry and keyboarding skills, but it will require lab sessions. So I am postponing this unit and I am starting from the chapter 1, communication skills. Okay. What is communication? Communication, actually it is the process of exchanging the facts, ideas, thoughts, beliefs or the opinions among the individuals. It can be verbal or it can be non-verbal. Okay, means if we are exchanging our thoughts with each other, that is known as communication. And for a communication we must have a language. If the user, the sender and the receiver, whosoever are involved in the communication, they don't know the language of communication, then they will not be able to communicate. Fine. So a common channel should be there, among which their responses will be shared time to time. Now the process of communication, it involves 7 basic elements. This is also known as communication cycle. This is an important question. You need to draw the communication cycle and explain if the question comes. So there are the 7 basic elements of communication. First is the sender, second is the receiver obviously, then the message which is to be sent from the sender to the receiver, encoding. Encoding is also known as encryption. Encoding means to make the data unreadable for someone. We'll be discussing this in detail further. Rather, all of them will be discussed in detail on the next page. Communication channel is required. Channel is the medium through which we will be sending our message. Decoding, if we are encoding it, then we should decode it. So what is encoding and decoding, we'll be discussing next. Feedback is the response from the receiver, that he has received the message that the sender has sent. Now this is the diagram for the communication cycle. Here we have a source or the sender. He is transmitting a message, and before it is transmitted to the channel, to the medium, it is to be encoded. Why it is to be encoded? Encoded means encrypted. It should be converted to some other form so that no one else can read it. Fine. So to make the message safer, we need to encode it, encrypt it. We need to do ciphering of it, and for that we need a software. Fine. The example of software can be FlexScript. The name of example can be FlexScript, FLEX, FlexScript, CRYPT. Fine. So we can use a software for this encoding. If I am converting it in another form, so it must be decoded while it has been before it has been read by the receiver. See, I'll be discussing it in detail here only. So source will be sending the message after encoding it through the channel, communication channel I must say. After that, before it is to be read by the receiver, it must be decoded, means it is to be converted in the original format as the sender has sent it, otherwise the receiver will not be able to receive. So I'm encoding and the receiver will be decoding it using the same software. Fine. Okay, let us discuss this diagram in more detail. Who is sender? Sender is also known as source, and it can be a person, it can be a party, whosoever is sending the message. Fine. What is a message? Message is the subject actually, which is to be conveyed to that particular receiver. It can be opinion, it can be attitude, it can be any feeling, it can be attitude, anything. Now third is the communication channel. Channel is actually the medium through which the message will travel. Like I am sending this message to you by means of internet, you can also tell the same messages through any other medium. Fine. So these are the mediums, communication channels. Okay, now next point is encoding. Encoding is encryption. It is also known as encryption. Why we need encryption? It is for the security purpose. Whatever I am transmitting to you, if I want to make it unreadable for anyone else, because it has to travel a medium. I want to send you a message, please send me rupees 500. Fine. Now this 500 has to be sent to me, so I will type a message, send me rupees 500. So send I am writing send 500. Fine, this is my message. Okay, now I am using a technique of cryptography from which I'll be encoding this message. How? We need to decide a key with the receiver. Sender and receiver will sit together to decide a key first, and that too in a private manner. Fine, so that this key will not be leaked out. So what they have decided, this means they will shift these alphabets or the digits one or two places forward. Let us say this is the key. Like if A is there, so I will write it C. Fine. So S is there, so S will be written as S, leave T, S, or S T U. So it will be written as U. E will be written as E F G. Fine. N M N O P, it will be P. Fine. D E F. Fine. So we'll decide about this also, how to send this. So in this way I'll be sending this message. My actual message was this, but I am sending this message. So if anybody is reading out this message, he will not get any meaning out of it, what I am trying to send. But the receiver will also know I have to shift leaving one alphabet backwards. I'll be shifting it this way and he will be transforming back this way. So I'll be sending it U and he will be decoding it and will be getting S. So in this way he will get my whole message. So firstly the receiver and the sender, they both have to decide on which key they will be stick on, and then they will be able to send their message in an encoded way, and the receiver will be able to decode it before he receives it. Okay, so this is known as encryption when I am encoding this message, and when the receiver will receive this message and he will decode it to get the original message back, then this will be known as decryption or decoding. Fine, I hope the concept is clear to all of you. So let us come back. So encryption is, it is putting thoughts in the framework of symbols or words. Means based on a key you need to encode, or we can say encrypt. It is for the security, so that no other one is able to read my message. Fine. Now next is decoding. What is decoding? Decoding is also known as decryption. It is also known as deciphering. It is just opposite of encryption, we have just discussed. So to get the original message back, we are doing decoding. And who will do this decoding? The software will, the receiver will be using, that software will do the decoding. So who is the receiver? Receiver is the person or the party who receives the sent message. Fine. And the last important component of your communication channel is your feedback. Feedback is what? It is the response, or we can say the acknowledgement of the receiver that he has received your message. So it will make the cycle two way. How two way? Means sender is able to send to the receiver, and receiver is replying back. So cycle is going two way, this way also and that way also. So this is known as two way communication. So our next topic is effective communication. What do you mean by effective communication? Effective communication is that in which the receiver is able to interpret the message as desired by the sender. Whatever sender was trying to say, the receiver is able to receive it. Then we can say the communication has been effective. Likewise, if I am teaching you and you are getting me, then my communication will be effective. So there are 7 principles for it, on the basis of which we can say the communication was effective. So these are the 7 principles. First is your courtesy, second is clarity, completeness, conciseness, consideration, correctness, and concreteness. These are the 7 bases. I'll continue this topic in my next video. Thank you.